You can make amazing compost completely for free out of things you'd normally throw in the bin, and this stuff is fantastic for your plants. Green waste is high in nitrogen, and it's things like raw kitchen veg scraps, compostable tea bags, and green garden waste. And brown waste is high in carbon. It's things like twigs, paper, egg boxes, straw, dry leaves, and cardboard. And you're aiming for roughly 50% green to 50% brown to make good compost. And then soil microbes and worms will break down your waste into compost. I add to my bin continuously all year, so the top layers are uncomposted waste full of worms. I take that off to get to the composted material at the bottom and use a sieve to remove any remaining large pieces. Now, the other thing a compost bin needs is air. And last year I added this aeration tube surrounded by sticks so that I didn't have to turn my compost to get air into it, which is a great tip I picked up from Compostable Kate. Last year I got just one bucket of compost from my compost bin, and it's now been a year since I added the aeration tube. I've noticed the level of my compost drops much more quickly with the aeration tube, and I've been able to fit in a lot more waste. My worms are also very happy. I extract compost from my bin once a year in the winter, and as before, take the top layers off first and then sieve the remaining compost from the bottom. This stuff looks amazing. It's definitely one of my bigger garden jobs, but I only do it once a year and I actually really enjoy it. The aeration tube went back in, this time with even more bamboo canes tied around it, and then those top uncomposted layers full of worms, as well as the cardboard I tipped it onto, went back into the bin with kitchen veg scraps, wood shavings and cardboard to start my compost again for this year. And in total, I got 4 times as much compost this year.